We now use all the ideas covered in the previous videos on working with units. For our first example, let's convert an area of 650 square kilometers into square meters. We know that 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters, or 10 to the third meters. In other words, there are 10 to the third meters per kilometer, a fact we write as 10 to the third meters over 1 kilometer. This is equal to 1 because 1,000 meters is the same as 1 kilometer, and anything divided by itself is 1. We now complete the example. We start with the 650 square kilometers, as usual writing square kilometers as kilometers to the second power. To convert this to square meters, we take our conversion from meters to kilometers and multiply by the square of this conversion. Notice that we're still multiplying by a special form of 1, since 10 to the third meters over 1 kilometer is 1, and 1 squared is still 1. Continuing, we now square each term in the parentheses. On the top, we get 10 to the third squared and meters squared. On the bottom, we get 1 squared, or 1, and kilometers squared. Now recall that 10 to the 3 to the 2 is 10 to the 3 times 2, which we write on the next line to make it easy to see. We can replace 10 to the 3 times 2 with 10 to the 6th. Finally, notice that the square kilometers cancel, leaving us with the answer 650 million square meters. To put this answer in standard scientific notation, we must move the decimal point from here to follow the 6, which means moving it 2 places to the left. 2 places means a factor of 10 to the second, so we can rewrite 650 as 6.5 times 10 to the second power. Now we multiply 10 to the second times 10 to the sixth to get the final answer, 6.5 times 10 to the 8th square meters. For our next example, let's find the density in grams per cubic centimeter of a box with a mass of 5,000, or 5 times 10 to the third kilograms, and a volume of 2 cubic meters. Density is mass divided by volume, so the density of the box is 5 times 10 to the third kilograms divided by 2 cubic meters. To convert this density to grams per cubic centimeter, we need to convert the kilograms into grams and the cubic meters into cubic centimeters. Let's start with the kilograms. In our scratch base, we've written the fact that 1 kilogram is equal to 10 to the third, or 1,000 grams. Dividing both sides by 1 kilogram, we get the conversion that we need, which is 10 to the third grams per kilogram. As always, this is just a special way of writing 1, since 10 to the third grams and 1 kilogram are the same thing. We now rewrite our result from the previous line and multiply by this conversion. To convert the cubic meters to cubic centimeters, we start with the fact that 1 meter is 100, or 10 to the second centimeters. We cube both sides to find that 1 cubic meter is 10 to the 2 times 3, or 10 to the 6th cubic centimeters. In other words, 1 cubic meter over 10 to the 6 cubic centimeters is 1. We now multiply our chain by this form of 1. Notice that the kilograms cancel in the numerator here and the denominator here, and the meters cubed cancel here and here, which leaves us with the units we want, grams per cubic centimeter. Let's complete the calculation. On the top, we have 5 times 10 to the third times 10 to the third grams, which is 5 times 10 to the 3 plus 3, or 10 to the 6 grams. On the bottom, we have 2 times 10 to the 6th centimeters cubed. Notice that the 10 to the 6th powers cancel, and 5 divided by 2 is 2.5, so our final answer is 2.5 grams per cubic centimeter. Stepping back to review, we found that the density of a box with a mass of 5,000 kilograms and a volume of 2 square meters is 2.5 grams per cubic centimeter.